Welcome to Maths Whizz, the best maths program ever. Each one of you will now have a Maths Whizz topic profile that shows the topics that you are strongest at and the ones where Whizz will give you more help. As you progress through Maths Whizz, you will receive more topics, and Maths Whizz will now give you lessons targeting your levels in each of these areas. Your teacher will give you a login sheet and direct you as to whether they want you to start doing Maths Whizz at home as well as at school. It is important you understand how Maths Whizz works so you can use your time wisely and see the most progress with your maths. If you are logging in on an iPad, you need to do so through Puffin Academy. This is a free educational browser that can be downloaded as an app on your tablet. When you log in, go to your study. Every Monday morning your timer goes back to 0 and your room will be locked until you have done 45 minutes Maths Whizz for the week or 10 minutes in your daily session. Go into your tutor to get lessons especially for you. It is a really good idea if you can spend 30 to 60 minutes with your tutor each week. This is where Maths Whizz will teach you what you didn't know in your assessment and much more. When doing an exercise, there will always be some teaching first. Make sure you follow this very carefully, as it will help you with your exercise questions. Do not click on the next screen until you understand what it has shown you. You can earn up to 15 maths credits in every exercise. The better you do, the more credits you earn. Always give each question your best effort and don't worry if you get a question wrong. Your tutor will give you some help, like this number line which just popped up. You can always use a pencil and paper to do your working out, but don't use a calculator unless one appears, like in this exercise. If you are really struggling with an exercise and get the first 4 questions wrong after the help, then the lesson will end and you will move on to a different topic. You will get an easier lesson or a lesson from another area. When you pass an exercise, you will get given a test. This is your chance to show Whizz how much you know. It is really important to do your best in the tests, as if you don't pass them, you will have to repeat the exercise that you just passed. You can earn up to 30 maths credits in every test. The better you do in your tests, the more chance you have of getting the most improved in your class. You cannot get a green tick in the teacher reports without passing your tests. If Whizz thinks you are not doing your best in your tests, the professor will pop up. Be sure to do your best and do not log out until you have finished your test. If you see little characters cross your screen or this dice, don't worry. This is just instead of a loading icon going round, and it's just your tutor thinking about where you should go next. The Maths Whizz tutor will help you in many ways. There is a new feature that has been added allowing you to jump forward in a lesson where you feel you have full understanding.
Calculate the missing angle.
The student has now passed the first 3 questions.
Jump unlocked.
The jump button will now become active, so if you are confident with this exercise, click it to jump forward to do the test.
Well done. As you're doing so well, you can skip the rest of the questions in this lesson. Would you like to jump ahead to the next lesson or continue with these questions?
If you choose to jump ahead and you pass the test, you will continue to your next level. But if you don't pass the test, you will do the exercise again and the jump button will not be available until you have all of the questions completed. Every time you pass your test, it will fill in some blue on your progression chart and adjust your level, and you will get new lessons. It is also important that nobody helps you with the test, as every time you pass a test it takes you to new lessons which may be too hard if you couldn't pass the test without help. If you get help to do the tests, you may end up having to do your assessment again. Remember, always finish your exercises and tests before you log out, and use the Whizz logo to log out and follow the prompts. Your teacher will tell you how much time they want you to do in tutor each week, but usually it's 60 minutes. Go for it and get your green tick.